Hey everybody, welcome to the other side of the homestead. So today we're going to talk freeze dryer. I have a lot of projects going on this weekend. We have an event, so I'm cooking a lot, got a lot going on, plus still have to take care of outside and the house. So sometimes I just need to make things a little bit simple. What I did is I did a pot roast in the Instant Pot. So I left the fat on the roast. Make sure you leave it on. I get it. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Let's wait till we get to the freeze dry portion. So Angela, you can't put fat in the freeze dryer. I understand. I get it. So let me explain. So put the roast in there. Go ahead and do everything like you would just for regular dinner, right? Get your carrots, potatoes, onions, put your seasonings in, put the little lid on, hit the button, walk away, and do other things. So we got that done, and then I allowed it to cool down. Now I go back into the Instant Pot, and I get that roast out, and I'm going to trim off all of the fat. So now I can see all that fat that's on there, and I can pull it out, and it's nice and clean. So now I have none of that fat on there, the gristle in there, and it's not going in the freeze dryer. That went to the dogs. They were very happy. So we've got that done. I'm going to show you. We're just put it on the trays, juices and all, and let's get that done now. All right. So hopefully you're going to be able to see what's going on here. I've got my trays. They're all clean and going. So now I'm going to I've got my Instant Pot here, and I got these at a commercial kitchen clearance, and I like them. They're portioned out. It's not really necessary for what I'm going to do here, but it makes an easy scoop. So all of my meat, as I was trimming it out, I went ahead and got everything a little thin, about shredded maybe, you can say, probably shredded. And my potatoes are cut to under 1 inch. My carrots are the baby carrots, and so those also are under 1 inch. And we're going to just layer it all, juices and all, like I said. Get that in there. Now I have the large freeze dryer, so I can get 16 to 20 pounds in my freeze dryer when I do it. You'll want to make sure that you check the directions on your freeze dryer. Everyone is different. So the small can only do so many pounds, and the medium as well. And that's important because of your freeze dry time and making sure that everything gets processed correctly. You don't want to overdo it and then, oh man, sometimes I got carried away when I first started. Yeah, I'll tell you this, when I first started, oh boy, I wasn't weighing my trays, and that became bad because if you don't weigh your trays, you don't know how much weight you just put in the freeze dryer, right? So with that being said, I went in on one load. It's actually happened a couple times. I went in on a couple loads, and the ice had just gone all over. It was all up over and crusted the food. Oh man, I couldn't get my trays out of the freeze dryer. It was bad. So it looks like I'm going to have quite a bit of space, and I might go ahead and thin these out a little bit more. Just help me on the dry time. Now some people, you'll see a lot of people say, put it in the freezer and that'll save you time. Well folks, we're a homestead, so our freezers are full of meat. I don't have a freezer dedicated to just freeze drying. So it is what it is. Every cycle takes me, oh gosh, anywhere. Let's see, if I'm doing candy, it's just 4-hour dry because I can skip the freeze cycle. I don't need that. And if I'm doing eggs, so you see back here, I have a lot of eggs. If I'm doing eggs, then it's usually, I don't know, 16 hours I think is about what it takes. Now I just washed these up, so I didn't have them laying upside down because I have so many things going on right now. Didn't have the space to do that, and I just figured I'd do it at this time. Gosh, it smells so good. going to grab that other tray because I'm going to thin that one out too. Oops. Put you on there. Oh, I'm glad I did that. I found some fat. So, yeah, this is basically just the fat. We don't want that in there. So dogs can have that. Now, if you miss a piece like that, it's not a big deal. You'll find it when you go to package it. All right, we'll just make sure that one goes on top. Yeah, maybe I'll do a little bit, get more off here. All right, my trays are ready. So now I'm gonna head to the freeze dryer. All right, here's the freeze dryer. We got 4 trays out of that. Got that put in there, so that's done. Now we're gonna go down to the, hope you can see it, down to the screen. And it's got the little screen here that shows me where I need to go. So I'm going to hit start. It's going to get loud. Drain valve's closed. We made sure of that. And now we're freezing. All right. Okay, guys. When it's done, I'll give you a peep at it. And we'll get it packaged up and get it put away. So, oh, actually, I think I have a sample. Let me go get it. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of things that I've done in the past. I do keep some stuff for immediate use in jars. I just have them sitting up on top of my cabinet. So this is the pot roast that we did, and you can kind of see how that comes out, and it's shredded, right? So still in chunks, but shredded. And then I did chunk chicken. So I just cut my chicken up and then throw that in there. We process our own chicken, so I'm usually doing 25 to 50 birds at a time. You've seen some video on that here before, and it's a really nice option so that I'm not taking up all of my freezer space. Maybe have an ice cream or 2 in there, and then I put that in the freezer and start processing that out. I'll be doing a lot more freeze-dried videos here in the next couple weeks. We'll get those out over the next few months, because our cow went to the locker yesterday, and we'll have him probably 2 weeks, so I need to make space. And then vegetables, this looks like a medley, cauliflower and broccoli, so I've got that. That's kind of what that looks like. And yogurt. So the yogurt, what I do is I just buy, whatever you like, Dannon or whatever, the strawberry and grape and all of that stuff. I had an idea of kind of where this was going a couple of years ago, so I thought I'd try it out, and the grandkids love it. So those yogurt bites are fantastic. It's fun, healthy way for them to get what they need. So I like the freeze dryer for that reason. One of the other things is, there's a shortage on baby formula right now. We have dairy goats. So one of the options that I will be able to do in the future after I take care of the freezers, I'm going to be able to go out milk, freeze dry my milk, and I've got goat's milk powder on hand. And goat and lambs, the sheep, those are, that milk is the closest to breast formula, so to breastfeeding. And there's studies on it. Do your research. Don't start, just willy-nilly telling everybody, because there's a lot more research to it. I see people putting probiotics with it. I see people doing a lot of stuff, but we didn't have all of that back in the day, right? And goat's milk is what they would use. In fact, I've heard stories. A gal that I used to work with, she had mentioned she couldn't stand the smell of goat's milk anymore because her mom had to feed one of her brother or sister goat's milk because there wasn't any breast formula milk available. Breast milk? Breast milk. Yeah, sorry. So they had to feed them with goat's milk. Now, that can be a consideration when you're looking at goat's milk, odor, that kind of thing. There's a super easy way to fix that. As soon as you milk your goat, you take that milk, get it filtered, and then take it straight to the refrigerator. You want to cool it down as fast as possible. That eliminates the odor. I use goat's milk in my soap, laundry soap. Yeah, I need to start making some more soap. We've got farmer's market getting ready to start, and so I may walk you through some of that. And then the laundry soap, I actually take goat's milk soap and I shred that and throw that in there. There's a lot of stuff that happens around here, guys, and that's why the freezer is very important, because I can just go grab a ready meal and we're done. So Pat Wiley, I just want to say thank you to you. We traded at Bartertown some food for some silver, and they're actually trying it and reviewing it. So on her channel, she's reviewed it. I had asked her to kind of put her reviews over on YouTube and comment in there so that you guys can see it. And she's doing a really good job. She's actually taking a picture of the ingredients and then taking a picture of the instructions. And she loves it. It's all working out. So I'm excited to see how she likes all of it. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, that's it. I got a lot more work to do. I got lemon bars and pineapple cakes and all kinds of stuff I got to get done. So, all right. I think that's it. Until next time, live a life done free.
Thanks, Milo.